We found a road online, made for bikes. Dirt, mountain, no pavement, no promises. Everyone told us not to take it. Too wild, too remote, too risky. So, of course, we went. 300 kilometers of dust, forest, and unknowns. How long would it take? Was it even safe? And what you learn as a child, never follow strangers. We started to wonder, does that still apply when you're out here, chasing moments instead of directions? Because we got nowhere to be and everywhere to go.
Have you ever asked yourself, when is the right moment to start your own adventure? We choose ours and decided now is the moment. We are Andreea, Christian and Nacho. Together we are driving the longest road in the world, over 40,000 kilometers, from the Arctic Ocean to the southern tip of South America. This is the Pan American Highway. We're not rushing, we are here to catch every moment, every place and every story we find along the way. This isn't a break from life, this is life. Raw, real and better than we ever imagined.
The sky was painted in shades of orange and blue as the sun slowly rose over Hierve el Agua, which means boiling water. But here, nothing's boiling. The water in these small turquoise pools is actually cold, tinted by minerals deposited over 2,500 years. Over thousands of years, calcium-rich spring water has trickled down the cliffside, slowly sculpting the surreal landscape. As the water evaporates, it leaves behind white and beige mineral deposits, like a frozen waterfall, captured in time.
Finally, hopefully found a pretty nice overlanding track. I found this track on a website somewhere in the internet, but I was searching a very long time on YouTube and websites and all trails and all these websites, but you don't find anything like really good in Oaxaca. So let's hope this is gonna be a really nice one, and it's going from here. I'm going to show you that on the map, down to San Jose del Pacífico, and also from there down to the coast, which is probably a very nice route. And yeah, it's maybe the first track that we really can go a little bit off-road, or not off-road, but still on-road, but tracks like this. And yeah, we hope it's enjoyable.
Following our GPS, the landscape shifted beneath us, from agave fields to quiet villages, then desert-like plains, until finally mountain valleys.
Finally, a nice road. Finally, it's the first nice track on Mexico mainland.
The traffic was mostly four-legged. It didn't take long to realize that finding a wild camp spot here wouldn't be easy. So when we spotted a farmer near a riverbed, we decided to ask him. While Christian talked to him, another man appeared out of nowhere. He asked us if we would like to see how they make mezcal. We looked around, but saw no distillery, just bushes. Remember what we said? Never follow strangers? Well, here we are, following Felipe upriver. We were greeted by 7 men, their expressions a mix of surprise and curiosity. We weren't sure how to feel at first, but soon enough, they welcomed us with open arms, offering fresh mangoes, honey melons, tostada with lime, and of course, mezcal. Our Spanish wasn't great, but mezcal has a way of making conversation easier. They explained that this was a family business and everyone is related to everyone. They even gave us a tour of their Palenque, the pit where agave is roasted, the grinding machines, the fermentation barrels, and the still where the mezcal is distilled with fire.
No es igual en inglés como es que hace uno a veces habla en inglés.
My husband had a lot of mezcal. He cannot speak anymore, so
That's not true.
come back tomorrow. The first batch is the strongest, almost pure alcohol, while the last batch is mostly water, with just a little bit of agave flavor. Tommaso, Felipe's godfather, mixed the batches carefully. He used a bamboo stick and watched the bubbles closely. By how big the bubbles were and how long they lasted, he could tell how strong the alcohol was. And of course, we got to taste it. Again, and again, and again.
Gasolina, 70% of mezcal. Es mezcal, sí. Sí. Sí, el fuego. Ah, ja. Zapote negro.
Yep, but it's not ripe yet.
Zapote negro de Santa María, Zoquitlán.
Sí,
Tiene su cosa.
Ahí
Sí,
está
una niñita.
Oh.
Ahorita van al pueblo, charro.
Ahí está.
2 años tiene, ¿verdad?
Va para 2 años.
Almost 2 years. Saludos para Suecia.
Salud para Suiza. ¿Sí? Mezcal.
Mezcal.
Sí,
Zoquitlán.
está bien.
Fábrica Cortés Díaz. Fábrica Cortés Díaz.
Fábrica cortesías.
Ella.
¿Sí? Ok.
Así es.
Muchas gracias para mezcal.
We spent almost 3 hours with them. At first, we weren't sure what to expect. But by the time we left, we were completely overwhelmed by their kindness, their openness, and their way of life. Before we said goodbye, Tommaso had one last gift for us. He took us to his fields, where we picked honey melons together while he shared stories about his life. He works the land, selling fruit and corn at markets in Oaxaca city. And he also helps out in the Palenque. He showed us his bulls, strong and proud, who, it turns out, love honey melons just as much as he does. Felipe invited us to stay overnight on his property. He and his family even invited us inside for the night, but feeling humbled by their kindness, we politely declined, grateful beyond words. The soft sunlight woke us gently, painting the valley with a quiet kind of magic. After we said goodbye to his family, Felipe decided to guide us through the village. The feeling of gratitude grew stronger. The generosity, the hospitality, and the warmth we receive from people who have so little, yet gave us so much. That feeling stayed with us long after our time with them ended. Our hearts felt full in a way that only moments like this can bring. The road stretched ahead, winding past cacti and agave plants. It made us think of Tuscany, but with a desert soul. The bumpy road slowed us down, so we had to take breaks for both Nacho and ourselves. Nacho.
How do you like the road?
I like the other one better.
Yeah?
Yeah. There seems to be a bit
Bumpy ride.
yeah.
Yeah. But it's okay. This is how we get to see the nice places.
Yeah. Then the forest started to surround us, completely changing the scenery. We found a quiet spot for the night. It was our first time camping wild on Mexico's mainland. The night air was cool and fresh, and with the peaceful silence all around, we slept deeply, like babies. Around us, towering trees stretch endlessly, their leaves brushing the sky in shades of vibrant green. The earth beneath us was rich and brown, untouched and quiet, and we were completely alone. That stillness made us realize how much we had missed this kind of adventure. Tiny villages dotted the mountains like scattered crumbs. San Mateo Río Hondo stood out with bright houses nestled against the deep green hills.
So Christian just bought honey from a local store here for 50 pesos.
50 pesos, which is not a lot, no?
No.
Narrow streets twisted between the buildings, and colorful murals painted stories on the walls.
They all have honey. You could walk a bit those streets, no?
The village is famous for its mushroom, and a kind of quiet magic that you can almost feel.
He's going to come back and he's going to... I like these bougainvillea too.
Super short, with short little legs, and he's got scruffy hair, so I was
We ran into Jennifer and Steve again and decided to camp together at the spot, happy for the cooler temperatures. At first, the gravel pit looked like it belonged to no one, but it didn't take long to find out otherwise. A man showed up, introduced himself as the owner, and asked how long we planned to stay. He was very nice, and when we offered to pay him for 2 nights, he refused. His only request was that we keep the place clean. Nestled in the misty mountains of Oaxaca, San Miguel Suchixtepec feels like a place where time slows down, moving at its own steady pace. About 2,900 people call this village home. More than half the community speaks Zapotec, specifically Oaxaca Zapotec, an ancient language that has echoed through these valleys for over 2,500 years.
This is so pretty.
This is really special, no?
Yeah, really.
Amazing.
The most beautiful part of Mexico mainland.
So far, 100%.
Yes.
Totally agree.
We took the shortcut, and by now, we know that usually that means that we are not getting there any faster. But hey, the view is always way better. Banana trees practically waved hello right outside our window. And just when we started feeling like we were completely off the grid, a tiny village would pop up again.
That's why we need so long to drive this road.
Morning. We are now in Pluma Hidalgo. Found a pretty cool spot here outside of town. It's more or less like a construction site or something, but we were here yesterday and it was super funny because everybody was stopping here, and after that a lot of people came through just to see us somehow. And also the police guy came and introduced himself, what his name is, and said yeah, it's okay to stay here, and he will send, he said he is only working until 8, and after that he will send the next police guys over to check and see if everything is okay, and it was super nice. And today we are driving down to Santa Maria Huatulco, and this is obviously a little bit bigger, maybe a bit more touristy, and from there we meet a guy named Lane. He wrote me on Facebook that he has like a coffee plantation there, and he invited us to stay with on his property, and so we're gonna meet him there.
And how did you like the road to the village?
Oh, the road was amazing, just so nice. Through all these small villages, and was super steep, like really through the rainforest, and it was super nice. And, like,
The nicest road we had?
I would say the best experience so far in Mexico. Yeah, I don't know if you like it. Maybe you can write something in the comments if you like it. But for us, it was the best experience ever in Mexico mainland. Now, I mean, Baja was nice, but here on the mainland, this is the really nice experience.
And what did you bought yesterday?
What did I bought? Oh, a lot of coffee. most important for this region is I bought a lot of coffee. Funny thing is, this coffee here is they had like 4 different sorts of coffee, and this one is the Pluma Cerezo, and it means normally they pick the beans and then they wash it, so the berry around the bean goes away, and this one they keep the berry on the bean, so it means the sugar and the scent from the berry goes inside the bean, and if you make the coffee you can have this like the fruity taste and a little bit sweet. So I'm really looking forward to try this one. And then we bought also this one. This is a little bit more. It's like a super strong coffee. It was the bean was super oily, and it's 500 grams, and we paid 150 pesos, which is $7.50 for 500 grams of like really good coffee. And so yeah, I'm good for the next week.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
Someone's happy with their coffee.
But it's super. Oh, it smells so good. Yeah, sorry, but it smells super good, like really. Yeah.
Muy bien, señor.
Chocolate. Chocolate, dulce y frutales.
What you got?
It's like a sweet bread, and this one is vegan, obviously.
No.
Yes.
Really?
She said no leche, no huevo, no nothing. But yeah, you never know. I said vegan, vegano. Sí. Okay, so that's for you.
Yeah, if I die, it was not vegan.
Yeah.
The road started to slope downward, and with every meter we dropped, the heat went up. We spotted a small river and decided to cool off. But the joke was on us when we realized the water was actually warm.
Steven, hand me the salt also.
Steve!
Steve.
Hunger hit soon after, so we decided to make some rice stir fry to keep us going.
Work. Hold the lid. Are you taking the lid?
Makes the dream work. Like the pet goes? Okay.
Yeah, they have
This guy's been laying in it. Sriracha? Yes, sir. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Next, it was time to head to Lane's property, and that was an adventure all on its own.
What's the problem, man?
Tie that to it, pull forward.
Yeah, just kind of attach it and then...
You get an axe too, right? Interesting use of recovery gear.
So the problem is our rig fits under this tree here, and this one is too high. And I mean the tree is already dead, so we're not gonna destroy environment.
Well, a branch, guys, not a tree.
Yeah, it's just a branch.
that branch.
Just a branch.
Okay, here's a super long one. Oh, either. Otherwise, I could have just got there and went.
I want to get away, huh?
Wow, look at that. Holy shit, man. That was cool.
Lane greeted us with a warm dinner and a quiet, cool place to rest. The next morning, we toured his farm, then went for a hike to take in the surroundings. Lane shared stories about the land's history.
Yeah, he told me that.
Roam around and come back again.
Okay, this is where my end fence. And there's a termite one.
Yeah, another big one over there too.
Yeah. So those are first thing he's out on the porch. He comes in. He's a good boy. And then big eyes was amazing.
It's interesting, huh?
Yeah.
I'm wondering
Really
a bit
nice work.
how this must have worked back then.
It turns out Lane had been on the same journey we are doing now, and he generously shared some really helpful tips with us. After a delicious lunch, it was time to say goodbye. We want to sincerely thank Lane for his kindness, warm hospitality, and the meaningful conversations we had.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
So we spent the last couple of days, actually almost 2 weeks now, driving to the Oaxaca mountains, which for us
Sierra
was
Sur. Yes.
For us was the favorite part in Mexico mainland so far, because you have like so many mountain villages, you know, like tiny villages in the mountains, and you have the forests and the roads and
very
the
nice
people.
roads. I like the roads.
Yeah, I know he loves the roads.
Because you are so far away from everybody.
Yeah.
It's like.
And then
really.
suddenly in the middle of nowhere you have a small village, like the small village, like 5 houses and a church and a basketball court.
Yeah, it was really nice. All these villages were super like colorful, and the people were nice. They waved at us, and it was like really nice.
Yes. And now we are heading towards
Chiapas, yes. Chiapas, and see if we can find some nice roads there, or find some nice stuff to see. A lot of canyons, a lot of waterfalls. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed the episode about Oaxaca, the mountains, the mountain regions. It was really like a nice experience to drive through, and especially because we didn't have this experience since we crossed over to Mazatlan. It was more or less from city to city, and not so interesting places. I mean, they are super nice, but still not in this manner. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. See you soon.
Yes.
Yes. Hasta luego.
Adios.
Adios.
We want to take a moment to say thank you. Every like, share, comment, and subscription help us reach more people, and we are so grateful for each of you. A special thanks to those supporting us through Super Thanks. Your generosity keeps this journey going. No matter how you help, you make this journey even more special. Thank you for being a part of our story.